know, it's been a long time, but as my good friend Pennywise always tells me, you always need a good long rest before trying to devour children again. Not that I do that. Anyways, today is gonna be a little bit different. I know there's a ton of you out there that love the horror genre just as much as I do, so I'm only here to help. Whether it be dabbling in the unknown, or having unprotected teenage sex in Camp Crystal Lake, here's 5 ways you know you fucked up in a horror movie.
Barbie, eat your heart out.
This first scenario can leave you with a lot more than just bruised knees.
Hunting humans ain't nothing but nothing. Y'all run like scared little rabbits. Run, rabbit, run. Run, rabbit. Run, rabbit. Run, rabbit. Run, rabbit, run. Run, rabbit.
It's been used so many times in horror movies that I'd be surprised if you didn't guess it by now. That's right, tripping. All in all, I think it's safe to say, if you trip in a horror movie scenario, you fucked up. Yeah, you get the point. Tripping definitely doesn't help when running from some sort of monster or a maniac. I guess it just goes to show how uncoordinated we all are in life-threatening situations. Or that maybe those characters should have watched where they were going. I know it's hard, but just don't look back. So, tip number 1, watch where you're going. And if you do fall, you better regain your composure real quick.
Please stop. I will rip your soul out, Daddy.
I'll rip your soul out, you pathetic fuck!
Now this next scenario brings us to somewhere we don't know much about. The Great Unknown. Now, it's called the Great Unknown for a reason. And sometimes dabbling in things that you don't know much about can lead to some very harsh consequences. Here's prime example number 1. The poor, distraught family wants to talk to their recently deceased loved one, so they take to the infamous Ouija board. Next thing you know, their daughter is speaking Latin.
Ego te absolvo.
The crosses in their house is turned upside down, and they're sure they closed that closet door when they went to bed.
You're not going anywhere.
I think it's pretty clear that if you're messing with anything paranormal or sinister, you have most definitely fucked up.
Hey, Dad? I think maybe we should get out of here.
Spirits, ghosts, demons, oh my! Sometimes we just shouldn't tamper with shit. So, tip number 2. Don't fuck with the unknown.
Give me a B. Give me an A. Give me a B. Give me a Y. What's that spell? What's that spell? What's that spell?
Baby?
You're damn right.
Alright, moving on. Now, if you haven't heard of this next one, you might be deaf.
It's all around us. That is fucking weird. Michael, are you saying you're not coming down?
I ain't going down there.
Why not?
Because I'm not. I don't hear shit.
Because you're fucking scared.
Because I don't hear anything anymore.
Because you're fucking scared. You could not deny hearing it.
It's been used so many times in horror movies that I'd be surprised to find one that hasn't done it in some sort of way. The character hears a strange noise, or maybe a knock, and you think to yourself, get out of there. But the character, for some foolishly curious reason, decides to go investigate. Now, haven't they ever thought that going towards the noise is actually a trap? No? Now, if there's one thing I've ever learned from horror movies, that noise is most likely something bad that wants to do something bad to you, and it's going to end really bad. Key word. Bad. Hello? If you start hearing strange or scary noises, you're basically fucked.
Okay, I swear to fucking God somebody is talking. I'm pretty sure someone is. Oh.
Well, personally, I wouldn't go towards the noise. I'd be the one making it. So, tip number 3. Don't go towards the noise. This next scenario is about types of people. When facing a demonic entity or a vile monstrosity, you probably shouldn't taunt it or try to face it on your own. Let's face it, we're not all Bruce Campbell.
Look, you guys, you stay in the Rambler. I'll get help. If I wipe out, I'll fucking limp for help. But I'm coming back here. I'm coming back with cops and choppers and large fucking guns, and those things are gonna pay.
The first kind of person is the tough guy, the ones that act like everything going on is completely insane and idiotic.
Guys! Oh, guys, what? Jesus. Bobby.
What is it, Bobby?
Guys, something is going on around here. Okay? There are like people or something living in those hills.
People.
No.
Duck. Bobby, listen to me. We're in the middle of nowhere, okay? Nobody lives in those hills.
Then we have the smart ones that are digging for something they shouldn't be digging for and end up with more answers than they bargained for.
Baby, it's me. You're okay.
Frank.
Hey, give me the blanket. Hurry up.
I can't find it.
It's right over there. It's in the top.
Did I just die?
The next kind of person is the martyr, the ones that want to sacrifice their own well-being in hopes that someone else might survive. Now, when you're facing something much stronger and much wiser than yourself, you're probably going to lose, so just keep that in mind. Humans are fragile beings.
Please, no.
Go!
I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, take the keys.
If I have described you in this segment, then you're probably fucked. If I haven't described you in this segment, then you're probably still fucked. So, tip number 4. If you're not scared, you should be.
You know me. I'll kill anybody, but I'll only sleep with someone I love.
This next scenario, I think, frustrates a lot of people.
So what, we break up into groups?
No. That's a bad idea.
No, he's right. That way we can cover more ground. All right, now if you see that monster out there, shoot.
No, wait just a damn minute.
The good old splitting up method. In fun little shows like Scooby-Doo, splitting up usually ends with catching the bad guy. But when we start talking horror, it's the one idea that one character always brilliantly comes up with.
Okay, good news. Sheriff's on his way.
Splitting up is a bad idea, and if you come up with that idea, just forget it or else you're fucked.
Where's Kemper?
Wasn't he with you?
Now, I guess it could be beneficial in some ways, but you're inevitably making it easier for the killer to pick you off one by one. Let's say one or two of you do make it out moderately unharmed. Let's say one or two of you do find help. Then what? Newsflash, all your friends are probably dead. So, good job with that. You left them to die while you were trying to save your own ass. But I guess in life-threatening situations, we do have to be kind of all about ourselves.
There are two classes of people on this bus now. It had its pick of 20 of us back there, and it picked who? Dante was one. Another one was you, Jake.
Oh, God damn it, Scott!
And we all saw him go for you, Bucky.
What the hell is that supposed to mean, huh? Two classes of people? What, the will be eaten and the won't be eaten? Fuck you, Scotty.
Could you leave all your friends and family without so much as a look back? Tip number 5. All for one, and one for all.
Spirit, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. And we can see you.
Sorry for the lack of video in this outro, but my camera decided to die as I was filming it. So, that's all I got for now, friends. I hope you found this entertaining and learned a thing or two along the way. Let's hope you never have to find yourself in one of those situations. And if you do, good luck. Oh, and if my tips don't actually work because they're strictly based off my own opinions and you do end up dying, please don't come back as an angry ghost and haunt me. I've already got enough of those.
We shouldn't have gone this way. We need to turn around.
I think the one thing we learned here today is that no matter what you do, what kind of person you are, or what decisions you make in a horror movie, you're probably still fucked and there's really not much you can do about it. It's been real fun, everyone, but all good things have to come to an end, for now. If you have anything else you'd like to see me discuss, feel free to post a comment down below, and do tell me if you enjoyed this new segment or not. Maybe I'll make another video on it. Until next time, stay creepy, freaks.